It was getting a little noisy outside, so I moved inside so we could focus on this next piece. The next piece is the first bit of math we're going to do when we're going to spend time converting between degrees and radians. And we should be able to go back and forth knowing we have a couple facts. A full rotation of a circle is 360 degrees or 2 pi, or approximately 6.28 radians. And then you have the half rotation 180 and pi radians as well. So if we have that basic concept that 180 degrees is pi, we create a proportion where we can do everything with proportions themselves. So the number of degrees over 180 is the same as the number of radians over pi, because 180 degrees and pi are the same thing. The shortened version of this proportion is going to be this guy right here. So d for degrees over 180 equals r for radians over pi. So d over 180 equals r over pi. And that's going to be the resounding theme of everything that we're going to work on. Let's get rid of all the other clutter and focus only on this guy. Using that idea to convert between degrees and radians, we're going to do 2 of them right now, and then I'll have you try on your own. This first one says, what's the degree measure of negative 3 pi over 4, or negative 3/4 pi? So here we go. That negative 3/4 pi is in radians, so we're going to put that in the r spot. So when I rewrite my proportion, d over 180 degrees equals r, I'm going to go ahead and put my negative 3 pi over 4 in the r spot, and then the pi that goes on the bottom is going to be down here in pi. I'm going to now do cross products or cross multiplication, so d times pi equals, let's get rid of this, and now it's the other one. Okay, it's going to be 180 times negative 3 pi over 4. Now, there's lots of different ways to kind of attack this problem at this point. I'm going to go with what I perceive to be the easiest one. I'm going to put 4 into 180, which is 45 right off the bat. So I end up with a smaller, more concise statement. Sorry for the screen moving around. I have d pi equals negative 135 pi, if you can follow the negative 135, because 4 times 3. And now we're going to solve for d by dividing by pi. When I divide by pi, the pi's cancel, and they cancel here as well, which is nice. So d is negative 135, degrees for degrees, and we're done. That's the move, right? We literally just put the number of degrees, the number of radians in the radians location. So it was this thing, put it right in the radians, and then just solve the proportion. I'm going to show you one more. Same formula. This time, what's the radian measure of an angle of 27 degrees? So this time it's in degrees. So instead of d over 180 equals r over pi, I'm going to go ahead and take out the d and put the 27 in. And once again, cross products. So 27 pi equals 180 times r. Now, when we deal with radian measures, which is what we're asked for right here, we often have things in terms of pi. So it's not uncommon to leave the pi by itself. We would divide by 180 in order to solve for r. So I'm going to rewrite this statement as 27 pi over 180 equals r, and then all that's left is to simplify. These both have a 3 in common, so 60 and a 9, and 60 and 9 both have another 3 in common, so that's a 20 and a 3, and I think that's all we have left. So my answer, I'll grab blue, is 3 pi over 20 radians, and we're done. All right, what I'd suggest at this point is to pause the video to try to fill in this chart, and then restart the video, check your answers, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to pause for about 5 seconds to give you a chance to pause, and then restart the video when you're ready for your answers. All right, from memory, drats, I should probably not do this from memory, so I'm going to make another video with the answers, nice and simple.